How y'all doing? Thanks for checking out the video. Today we're going to do another deep dive down the Instagram rabbit hole, but today we're going to focus on something just a little bit different. There's a lot of things I don't know about a lot of shit, and we can discuss all those things at a different time. But right now, today, in this spot right here, if I don't know anything else, I know that we cannot have another 4 years of Joey Biden. So much crazy shit has gone on. So many things have changed in these short few years that if we think that another 4 years like this, because things compound, just like interest compounds itself and the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Same thing with political power, same thing with all of these different initiatives and all these different executive orders. They just compound on top of each other. And they lay foundations. And before you know it, our country and everything that we do is unrecognizable. I know we spent a lot of time talking about LGBTQ and particularly the T and how they are pushing this radical gender ideology down people's throats. I feel like there's a couple reasons they're doing that. I feel like it will continue to be done at a rate that we will not be able to keep up with if we elect Joe Biden for another 4 years. Now, I don't know how much we actually get done by having a Democrat or a Republican if we elect this person or that person. I don't know how much is actually different because the people that are telling the government what to do in this world, they're going to get their agenda pushed through regardless of who's in the White House. I just know that I cannot be convinced that there will be a wide open, I don't even know what you call it. I'm frustrated. I've gone through some of these things today and I'm just like, man, how is this dude president of the United States of America, the most powerful country in history, of the history we've recorded or that we're willing to talk about anyway? America's it. Greatest country on earth. And this dodo bird is our president. So I'm just going to show you a few of my more favorite Joe Biden clips. And, man, just tell me how in the hell can we elect this dude president again? First of all, I am so far inclusive, progressive, pro-LGBTQ, pro this, pro that.
Do you support gay marriage?
No, Barack Obama nor I support redefining from a civil side what constitutes marriage. We do not.
This is the same guy that just a few months ago had a man sitting in front of him masquerading as a woman talking about trans rights. This guy who doesn't even believe in same-sex marriage. I mean, I guess he believes in it now for whatever reason. I wonder why he would change.
Support that. That is basically a decision to be able to be left to the faiths and people who practice their faith determination what you call it. The bottom line, though, is, and I'm glad to hear the governor, I take her at her word, obviously, that she thinks there should be no civil rights distinction, none whatsoever, between a committed gay couple and a committed heterosexual couple. If that's the case, we really don't have a difference.
Is that what you said?
Your question to him was whether he supported gay marriage, and my answer is the same as his, and it is that I do not.
Joe Biden, Mr. Progressive, right? Come on, give me a break.
I had 2 cranial aneurysms. And they
Listen to this
had
shit.
to take the top of my head off. I mean, they take a saw and they cut your head off and
Scalped his
go in to
ass.
find the artery that is, one was leaking, the other that hadn't before it burst. So it's an absolutely true story. I said, what are my chances of getting off this table and being completely normal? He said, well, your chances of living are a lot better. 35 out of 100, 50 out of 100 make it.
Our president.
I might will be the one. I said, what's the most likely thing that will happen if I live? But what? He said, well, the side of the brain that the first artery, the first aneurysm was on, controls your ability to speak. And I thought, why the hell didn't they tell me this before the '88 campaign? It could have saved us all a lot of trouble. You know what I mean? I had 2 cranial aneurysms.
Cranial aneurysms. I'm not a doctor. I'm not even quite sure what all that entails. But I just know that there is something that is off about Joe Biden. I'm not talking about his criminal activity. I'm not talking about his crackhead son. I'm not talking about his lies, his deceit. I'm not talking about his kowtowing to whoever it is that's going to give him financial donations in big, big chunks. None of that. I'm just talking about this guy, Joe Biden. Dementia? I mean, something is not right. I agree with the meme up here. Joe Biden's not stupid. People that vote for Joe Biden are stupid. Sorry if that offends you, Joe Biden voters. Fuck. He didn't know where he was at. I'm surprised he didn't try to sniff her. Weirdo. Oh, here we go. Some back in the day Joe Biden. Mr. Progressive. Mr. Listen to this.
Doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my...
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt in the middle of these. But why do black people think that the Democrats, that the left, that the progressives have their back? Why do they think that? Google 1994 crime bill and actually read it.
My sons, to take them out of society, away from my mother, your husband, our families. Lock the SOBs up. Doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims.
That is inclusive, tolerant, progressive, left-wing representing Joey Biden. Please don't vote for Joe Biden. Please don't vote for Joe Biden. That's the point of this whole video. I might make one of these every week. The Don't Vote for Joe Biden series. And I might just continue to play you clips of why this dodo bird should not be voted for. Because if they can catch these on video clips in the public, imagine how dodo bird he is behind the cameras, behind the scenes. Come on, man. Here we go. Come on, man.
Well, John, when you look at some of these payments here, House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer claims subpoenaed bank records show President Biden's daughter-in-law, Haley, received $35,000 over 2 transfers in 2017.
Listen, it'd be one thing if he was just starting the onsets of dementia, if he were just a scam, a fraud. A lot of politicians are all that, but he's a fucking criminal.
Haley is Beau Biden's widow, was also in a relationship with Hunter Biden after Beau had died. Comer says just before those transfers, a Chinese energy firm wired a family Biden associate $3 million. Comer says soon after that, the associate, Rob Walker, sent hundreds of thousands of dollars to members of the Biden family.
Could you imagine if the story was Donald Trump Jr. was wired hundreds of thousands of dollars by Chinese... Come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. 81 million votes. And you know, I don't even know if this video even matters. Because there's something... I don't know if I got this video in here or not, but a guy put up a little video and he made a good point. This dodo bird's not even campaigning. He's down in the polls, has some of the lowest approval ratings ever by any president in the history of presidents. The majority of his own party doesn't even think he should run again. But the Democratic Party will not have any debates. That's obvious, because that dodo bird, what's he going to do in a debate? They're not going to put any type of confrontation up against him on his own, in his own party. So all now he's going to have to do is waltz his ass into the main election, the general election, and beat whether it's Trump or DeSantis, right? Because that's going to be one of those two. Everybody says it's going to be Trump. These people are doing everything they can to take Trump out the game. But either way, he's just going to have to beat one person. It's like he got into the playoffs as an NFL football team, and he got a bye for the first 3 weeks. And all him and his team has to do is show up for the Super Bowl and try to put together a coherent 60 minutes to win the Super Bowl. Don't vote for this dude. He is a criminal. He is suffering the onsets of whatever he is suffering. Clearly, he is not an adult human being with all of his faculties. I'm not making fun of him. I don't care. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Donald Trump too. Fuck all of them. But don't vote for this guy, man. Don't vote for Joe Biden. I can't guarantee you that it even matters, because he might just have 90 million votes this time around. But please, don't vote for Joe Biden. Moving right along.
So today, I applaud China for stepping up. I applaud Canada.
Ooh, they laughed.
You can tell what I'm thinking.
They always laugh at this dumb motherfucker. They always laugh. He says something stupid. Oh, I hope I got this one in here. Sorry.
So today, I applaud China for stepping up. I applaud Canada.
You know what it's like? It's like they already prep the fucking Biden-friendly, progressive-friendly press to be like one of those laugh boxes in sitcoms. If he says something stupid, if he misspeaks, if he misquotes, if he forgets his words, anything that happens, laugh. Laugh. Let's see if I can give you an example. I want to skip down to, where is it at? I don't have it. I got to have it in here. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Perfect. It was right next one. Remember, no matter what this dude says, no matter what the circumstances are, just laugh. Small amount of context. Hold on. Let me let you read it.
My name is Joe.
Hi, my name is Joe Biden is what he's about to say. Breaking news. Now this is Fox, so maybe you think it's whatever. But it says Biden addresses deadly Nashville shooting. So I know, I'm going to say I believe, but I've already looked into this. This is the first time that they've put cameras on him since he has been notified of this shooting where 6 people were killed by a transgender individual. Where's that manifesto, by the way? I'm telling you, we see those other school shooters' manifestos it's like we see the manifestos before the shooting happens. Seems like that's how quick they come out. But this, anyway, just remember, no matter how stupid this dodo bird is, just laugh.
Joe Biden. I'm Dr. Joe Biden's husband,
Keep laughing.
and I ate Jenny's ice cream, chocolate chip.
Laugh some more.
I came down because I heard there was chocolate chip ice cream.
He came down because he heard there was chocolate chip ice cream. Just forget about that on the bottom, that he's addressing the deadly Nashville shooting where 6 people died. 6 Christians, by the way, who our money says in God we trust, but I guess that only matters when it's convenient to trust God, right? Just keep laughing.
By the way, I have a whole refrigerator full upstairs. I think I'm kidding.
That aggravates me so fucking much, man. For this dude who will get up here and say that trans people are the most attacked people, they're the this, they're the that, and will sit here and fight for the rights of someone who's already got all their rights, but will not say a kind word and condolences to 6 people's families and friends and colleagues that were murdered in cold blood by a school shooter that was transgender. So we don't hear about it. Did I ask, where's the manifesto? Please don't vote for Joe Biden. And we've all seen it, but let's wrap this up with what I feel like his presidency, his intellectual capability, his political plan, everything that he has going on can be summed up in this little clip. What the fuck's he pointing to? Please, don't vote for Joe Biden. Don't vote for Joe Biden. Man, this guy. Okay, so that's about it. I'm probably going to make another video a little bit later, but I really wanted to get this up there. Don't vote for Joe Biden. Don't vote for Joe Biden. He's not our president. He doesn't have the country's best interest in mind. He does not care about the majority. Besides all that, he's getting too old to be able to handle this job. He's been too old. He's suffering from something. This isn't normal, acute, I've got all my faculties type of behavior on a day in and day out basis. Forget the fact that he can't keep his balance. He falls going up the stairs. He falls going down the stairs. He falls. He trips. He falls on imaginary sandbags. That's not even talking about the mental and the. Don't vote for Joe Biden. That's it. Please, don't vote for Joe Biden. Y'all have a good one, man. Don't vote for Joe Biden.